Today I'm going to inspect my 2010 Megane 3. It has 4-in-1 engine, produces 110 horsepower in normal. The reason of high consumption, we did apply an LPG source to the car in 2019. With the spec, it does produce about 99 to 100 horsepower, which is like 10% above the average. This engine is coded K4M700, reliable but less efficient engine by Renault. From the factory, it uses gasoline. As I mentioned, we applied an LPG to it. The mileage is nearly 254,000 kilometers, and we haven't got any major problems since we bought the car in 2013. Now we have finished the physical inspection. Let us do the mechanical results. Starting with the engine block, we check the compression of all the cylinders. The values are still close to factory specs, which shows the K4M engine is very durable. However, we noticed some carbon buildup in the intake valves because of the LPG conversion. This buildup affects the airflow and explains this 10% power loss we mentioned earlier. We also checked the ignition coils and found that the spark intensity is still within limits. The ignition advance rate is being adjusted by a computer to prevent knocking on LPG. Moving to the cooling system, we verified the thermostat, opening it exactly at 89 degrees. The radiator shows same signs of aging, but it's still cooling the engine effectively. Next, we analyzed the DP0 automatic gearbox during the operational tests. We performed a stall test and engine speed stayed at 2450, which is a good sign. The torque converter is still healthy, but the transmission oil is starting to lose its color. I recommended a fluid flush soon to keep the solenoid valves working smoothly. During the road test, the gear shifts were consistent, but we felt a little slight vibration from the front. We found that the inner axle boots are getting hard and will need replacement soon. This is expected for a car with 2054,000 kilometers of 16 years of service on the road. From an engineering perspective, this car is surprisingly good shape despite the high mileage. The 10% power loss is expectable as long as we keep up the fuel mapping optimized. The chassis shows no sign of fatigue, and the engine mountings are still dampening turbo vibrations. Our final verdict is the Megan is a very successful piece of body engineering. With small repairs, this car can continue to serve us for a long time.